Hey y'all, it's Diane with Y'all Craft One and my old barn door, and I'm back working in my billowing journal today. And we worked on the pages in the last video, and I had a little bit of a video problem, so I apologize for that. But hopefully it's okay, and we're just going to move forward with it. So I kind of went through the journal, and I had said in the last video that I wasn't going to stamp on all the pages. Well, then I wound up stamping on all the pages. So I wanted to kind of spread those out a little. And normally when I do a journal, I do a 2-signature journal. So I split those pages up into 2 signatures. Okay. So now we have a 2-signature journal to work with. And so we're going to work on some of these pages today and do some collage and just kind of have some fun and add some things to those pages. Not all of them, but some of them, just to kind of build up in our journal. So I thought we could do some collage, and I have a little bit of collage salad here. Whoops. So I have some of my rice papers and some of my napkin and some book pages and all kinds of fun things to play with and kind of decorate our pages with. Hang on, I'm going to have to close the window because it's blowing all my stuff everywhere. Okay, hopefully that'll be a little bit better. So anyways, so I just kind of want to make some pretty pages and kind of build on the pages. All right, so on this first page, which is a page that I have added, it's one of my coffee dyed pages that has the imprints on it. And so I think it's really pretty the way it is, but I just want to add a little bit of something to the page. And so I'm going to take some of my rice paper, and I'm just going to add a little small something up here in the top corner. Okay, so I think I'm going to add this little bird. Find something to sit on that journal so it kind of holds it for me. Okay, so I'm just going to tear the white edge off here. And I kind of don't want it to be completely square, so let's see if we can tear in some different ways. Okay, there we go. All right, so I kind of want to do some collage-y things here. And I think more than just adding the rice paper, I think I want to add a little bit of the sprayed napkin that we've been playing with. I need more room on my desk. Y'all, I have so much stuff pulled out. You know how you do that when you start working on a project and you just keep pulling things out and you think, oh, I need that. And so you pull that out and you don't put it back up. Well, yeah, that's what my desk looks like. It's a train wreck. Okay, so I just had to clear out a spot. Okay, so I think I want to just add like a little strip with a little bit of color here. And it doesn't have to be neatly torn or anything because I kind of want it to be an abnormal shape, so to speak. There we go. Let's just tear it like that. Okay, so we'll do something like that. All right, so I just need to grab my glue book wherever that may be, and my glue. Now you can do Mod Podge, or you can do, as a matter of fact, I think I will do my Mod Podge with this one, just simply because it's hard to glue on the back of those napkins. I mean, you can glue directly on the page, and I guess I could do that with the glue stick, but I've already pulled this out, so this is what we're going to do. Let me get a scrap piece of paper to put between these pages so that I don't get any sticking to the page next door. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, sorry about that. I had to do a little work on my camera tripod. It was giving me a hard time. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Mod Podge here on the edge of this page. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to clip the bottom of my journal, and that will hold it without something being in the way. Okay. I don't want a straight edge on here, so we're going to tear at the top here. And then I'm just going to kind of lay this in here like so, and just add our napkin to our page. And all this is going to do is just add a little bit of color. Really. Okay, so when that happens, let's just take some off. Really doesn't matter because I'm just trying to add a little bit of color to the page. You can always correct an error if you catch yourself in time. Okay, so now we're going to add our bird in here. I'm just going to add it right over here. Like so. Now when you're adding your something over the napkin, be careful because you will, you'll tear your napkin if you're not easy with it. Okay, and it looks like we've got some fuzzies going on here from where our napkin was trying to come apart a little bit, but I think I fixed it. Okay, and I'm just going to take a napkin and wipe those off of my brush. Okay, so it's just simple things like this. Something really simple can make a page look really pretty. So I'm going to dry this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got that dry, and I like the way that looks on there. So we're going to move on. And I don't have to have something on every page like this. It has enough interest to it. This page here, because you've got the patterns on the coffee dyed paper. You have the beautiful book page with napkin on it on the sack. And then you have the gorgeous, this is a very, very vintage recipe book page. So you have that. So you have, quite a bit of interest there. And you don't want to overwhelm the journal like I tend to do. I'm so bad about it. But I think I just have to put something on every page. But with the coffee dyed paper, excuse me, you don't have that blank page look, so to speak. In other words, you've got the patterns on the coffee dyed paper, so it doesn't look like just a plain piece of paper. Okay, so right in here somewhere, I'd like to put something because, this needs a little bit of something. And you could put a pocket or whatever, and we're going to add some pockets, and that's one reason I'm leaving some of the pages without anything on them. But I do want to put something here on this side of this page. So let's do some collage. Probably should put that brush back in and put my lid back on my glue. Okay, so I have some of my collage salad here, and I've got all kinds of goodies in here. And so I think I just want to take some really thin strips and just make a little something here on the very edge. So I'm just going to tear a strip of this. And I don't want it, completely straight. I just want it kind of torn. So we'll put that. Let me do this. Maybe that'll hold it a little better. Okay, maybe we do that. And then, where was the other piece? I have some pieces in here of, here we go. My stamp off pages, the pages that I use to kind of stamp off on when I'm using my stamp blocks and things like that. So I think I want to use a piece of this in here just to give it a little bit of added interest. Okay, and I want to tear that straight edge. I don't really want a straight edge. Excuse me. Okay. So I think, well, both ways it's going to do weird things. Okay, so I'm going to want to put that on there somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I want a little something else. Maybe something with a little color. Let's use a strip of this. And it doesn't have to be big strips. You know, it can be really small strips. It's just something to kind of collage on the page and give it a little something else, you know, that maybe it's missing. Okay, so let's do this, and then maybe this, and then, you know what, I'm just going to start gluing stuff down, because if I don't, I'm going to struggle with it, and I'm never going to get it done. Okay, oh, I need to wipe off my glue here real quick. It's got those little dried glue pieces on it, and those tend to fall in my journal if I don't get them off. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down. Okay, so I'm going to glue it about right here. And then get a little glue on this one. Okay, oops. Okay. All right, and so we're going to go kind of right here with this one. And I think I want to add a piece of this in here just to add a little bit of color to it. Just a small piece, and I want to, again, get rid of the straight edges. Go. And then maybe if I put this, I kind of want it to go this way. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. And for this one, I'm just going to kind of glue on the page and lay my napkin down into it, because it does give you a different texture too than when you Mod Podge it on. So sometimes I like to have that little bit of a different texture. And I'm going to grab my little card here and just flatten that down into the glue. Like so. And then if I find like I have a little bit of an edge here that's not glued down, I'm just going to put some glue on the top of it, because it's thick enough to go through the napkin, and it'll glue right through down into the paper. Okay. Now then. And then I think I'm going to put this piece maybe somewhere like here. Let's just do it instead of contemplating on it. Whoops. Okay. We're just going to go right there with it. And it doesn't matter. This one's, I can't tell if it's upside down or not, but I really don't care if it's upside down. Okay, and then I just kind of want a little bit of a focal point there. So I have some little goodies here in my little plate here. See, that one will be too big. That might be pretty. Or even if I send it all the way up, almost all the way up. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's just glue it down. Uh-oh, my glue's gotten sticky on me. Okay, got that unstuck. We're just going to glue this one down. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm recording this on Saturday, but I don't know. It'll be a few days before y'all see it. So we are in the throes of packing. Oh my. It's an overwhelming task because I have whole lot of eBay stuff in my garage downstairs. My garage is underneath the house. These are older 40s built homes. So there's no stairway leading to the garage. I have to go outside and around the house to get to the garage. So we don't generally park our cars in there because we have SUVs, and it's a very short garage. These garages were hand dug by teachers during the summers in the 1940s and 50s. They would dig out basements underneath people's houses for them for extra money. And so that's how mine wound up being a garage, is it got hand dug out. So that's a lot of work for teachers. Okay, so I like this, and I'm thinking maybe I might like a little bit of a stamp on here. So anyways, yeah, so we don't park in there. So, you know, you can imagine how much you can fill up a garage that you don't park in. Yeah. I'm thinking I just want a little bit of script stamp, and I want it in some color. So I'm going to use one of my favorites, and I'm going to use the Dusty Concord Distress Oxide by Ranger, Tim Holtz. And we're just going to get a little bit of this script right here on the bottom. And I don't want a whole bunch. I just want to add a little bit of color in a couple of different places. So we're just going to do it like that. And maybe even kind of in the middle right there where it folds. So let me see. So see, you would only see a portion of it there. And I think that's just about all we need. Maybe a little bit right here. Yep, that works. So let me just fix my page real quick. So yeah. So, you know, you can do simple things like this to make your journal pretty and, you know, have some more interest to it. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. And I think what I'll do is just speed up the video and put some music on, and y'all can watch if you'd like, and if not. But, you know, these are different ideas of things that you can do to play and have fun in your journal. And even if it's not a journal that you're making to put in your Etsy shop or whatever, if it's something that you're doing for you, you know, these are fun things to do, just to journal on the page and, you know, add, excuse me, add some interest to the page. So, I'm going to stop the, not stop the video, but I'm going to stop talking now and just add some music, and hopefully y'all will join me and play along.